So 17 Facebook accounts burned down for exposing the truth. My latest John Botwright Facebook account, a 4-year Facebook account, full of the truth, the proof, the evidence and the facts, freedom of speech and expression, freedom of choice, peaceful protest of innocence. And the reason Facebook gave is because I shared posts concerning the exploitation of women, young girls and children in the Epstein files. Well, don't know where Facebook has been with all the posts coming through Facebooks concerning the exploitation of women, young girls and children. Horrendous high crimes committed by people in high places. So to say that that is a violation of Facebook community's standards, have you mentioned the exploitation of women, young girls and children in the Epstein files? Let's just have a look. We go through on the home feed. Let's just see how many posts there are. Again, including members of the royal family. Sex trafficking and the exploitation of women, young girls and children, and horrendous crimes. So to say that that is a violation of Facebook's community standards, especially where the post I shared all came from the Facebook feed. Like I say, they can make a princess disappear. You can certainly make a nobody like me disappear. Because one story they really do not want you to see or know. It's this story. High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder. And certainly not mine. No Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. 17-year-old girl who was abused and hunted, found dead on New Year's Day. Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields. Late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. Police even said the body found on the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields, was murder. So no Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo, Dismason Council. All their cronies, spies and informers, no Sandringham serial killer here. This post office, Royal Mail, postie assassins, vigilantes, postie mayor. Number 10, can see Keir Starmer and the Labour loonies for details. You could have seen the Druid May Queen. Dickhead and Co at Scotland Yard, though Cressida Dick did get the sack. Evergreen Toxic Crown Corporation, Sachs Goburn Goffer, Windsor SS. So the real Beauty and the Beast story. Hence why they keep burning down my social media accounts. Some frames and fixers really do go Steve right to the top. Again, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragons. Their High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. That was a post that was on Twitter regarding Prince Harry and another young girl who apparently he violently raped and was covered up by the royal family and the army. And there have been others too. They will hunt and feast again. Again coming out in the Epstein files, sex trafficking, human hunting, feasting, blood drinking, harvesting adrenochrome. So the royal family is under a lot of pressure and a lot of heat at the moment. So Facebook, I don't know where you've been, where there's been thousands of posts on social media all about the exploitation of women, young girls and children, sex trafficking. To say that's a violation of Facebook community standards, and to burn down my 4-year Facebook John Botwright account for sharing posts regarding this subject. And Steve Wright was just given another life sentence for the murder of Victoria Hall, 17-year-old girl who was murdered, found naked in a ditch, dating back to 1999. So a crime is a crime whenever it's committed, unless it's a high royal blue crime. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. More trafficked survivors talking out about Prince Andrew. There's plenty of people in high places. And YouTube, 7 YouTube channels burnt down, though 2 mysteriously have come back online recently. One burnt down 4 years ago, one burnt down 3 years ago. 5 YouTube channels remain offline. And I did have my 3 biggest YouTube channels burnt down recently for uploading one video of a red Porsche in Morrison's car park in Diss. I had a registration number, LA17. So I made a video, Rich Boys Loft Party, Human Hunting Party, their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. 17-year-old girl who was abused and hunted, found dead on New Year's Day. Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See the Sun in LA, again a 17-year-old girl, but when I uploaded it to YouTube, YouTube burnt down my 3 biggest YouTube channels that had no strikes in 24 hours. So plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, and certainly not mine. Again, what's the odds of 2 brothers, both different friends, who are the most prolific child sex offenders in history? So again, Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragons, not alone. Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields. So who's the real Sandringham killer? Certainly not me. Again, not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. Again, the real Beauty and the Beast story. No black wizard here in a Volvo estate, Sandringham serial killer. So, 17 Facebook accounts burnt down for exposing the truth. Dead bodies. Andrew Lowy, who has written much about Prince Andrew and the Epstein files, one of his latest videos. Dead bodies on the royal estates. There's plenty of dead bodies on the royal estates. And now high royal blue crime. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine, royal murder. Talk of another young girl who was murdered that did involve Prince Andrew and Epstein, Frogmore Cottage. Also talk of another young girl who was murdered in a satanic ritual. Now being investigated by Surrey police. It also involves Prince Andrew and some very unsavoury characters. Mentioned two other young girls who were forced into rough sex and then murdered, buried on a golf course. And claims of bodies buried on the Epstein ranch in Texas, children and young girls. So plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, and certainly not mine. They will make more than your social media accounts disappear for exposing the truth. And again, that is the word that came off the Royal Sandringham Estate Killing Fields, loud and clear. Again, see Prince Harry the Spare for details. So the truth is coming out now. Again, no mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde, number 21 or number 23. Serial killer here. And that's a good crime drama suspect. They certainly did try and frame, fix and clamp a great big suspect. Sutcliffe, Sandringham, serial killer beard on me, but it will not fit. Again, human hunting parties. Human hunting, feasting, blood drinking, castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates. So there's plenty of people who want me boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another. But that's all to cover up their high crimes, royal blue murder, frames and fixes switches, monster lies and bogus diagnosis, and certainly not mine. There's a good comment there. Turns out Johnny Botwright was probably not only right again, but he was especially understanding it. So again, plenty of people in high places trying to cover up their horrendous high crimes. And certainly no Marty Baines, no Luke Davison. Luke Davison, the Plymouth shooter, Terminator. No dish shooter here. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. No Blitz Limey, MPGP cop, ex-wife killer here. So a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. A real black axe hatchet job, saw trap in Dis Norfolk, UK. So 17 Facebook accounts burnt down for exposing the truth that the corrupt powers to be do not want you to know, do not want you to see. So there's plenty of people who want me boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another, to stop me exposing the truth. Their high crime, royal blue murder, certainly not mine. And you can see the story, Johnny Botwright, used and set up as the Black Panther Sandringham serial killer. That's had 1,914,000 views, 325. That's just on one forum. That's a very good forum, been very good to me. And they do allow the truth, the proof, the evidence and the facts, freedom of speech and expression, freedom of choice, peaceful protest of innocence, unlike big tech social media, who will burn down your social media accounts for exposing the truth. So 5 YouTube channels do remain offline that had no strikes, just taken down because of who and what I exposed, especially in the moment and as events unfolded. That's probably 2/3 of my video in that thread. All burnt down for exposing the truth. High royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine. September blue murder, certainly not mine. And Amazon did burn down all my KDP Kindle accounts, 16 books, 5-star, excuse me, 5-star reviews. So, plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, and certainly not mine. Can see the royal family for details. So again, Facebook punishing people for exposing the truth, the corrupt powers to be. Do not want you to know, do not want you to see.